Welcome to Vina Home Garden. Transform your outdoor and indoor spaces into thriving, beautiful havens with our gardening tips, DIY projects, and creative home decor ideas. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, Vina Home Garden offers practical advice, step-by-step tutorials, and inspiration to make your space bloom. What we cover: easy gardening tips for beginners, creative landscaping ideas, indoor plant care, DIY garden decor projects, seasonal planting guides, budget-friendly home garden transformations. Join our community of plant lovers and home enthusiasts. Subscribe now to get weekly updates and inspiration to grow your dream garden. Japanese gardens are known for their serene beauty, harmonious balance, and meticulous attention to detail. At the heart of this aesthetic lies the ancient art of bonsai. Bonsai, which means tray planting, involves cultivating miniature trees in shallow containers, shaping them to reflect the grandeur of nature on a small scale. The inclusion of bonsai in a Japanese garden brings an element of refinement and symbolism, representing harmony, simplicity, and the balance of nature. When thoughtfully placed, bonsai trees enhance the overall garden design by adding a focal point that reflects the natural landscape in miniature form. The art of bonsai originated in China over 1,000 years ago and was later refined and adapted by Japanese monks and aristocrats. It became deeply rooted in Japanese culture as an expression of Zen Buddhism, where the focus on simplicity and the beauty of imperfection, wabi-sabi, took center stage. Bonsai trees were seen as a way to capture the essence of nature and the passing of time, symbolizing patience and the cyclical nature of life. Over time, bonsai became a revered art form, representing a harmonious relationship between man and nature. Choosing the right bonsai tree for a Japanese garden requires careful consideration of the tree's species, shape, and symbolism. Popular species include pine, maple, juniper, and cherry blossom, each with its unique aesthetic appeal. Pine trees symbolize longevity and resilience, while maples represent the beauty of seasonal change. The cherry blossom is a symbol of the transient nature of life, reminding viewers of the fleeting beauty of existence. When selecting a bonsai, it's essential to consider the garden's existing design and color palette to ensure that the bonsai complements the overall aesthetic. Proper placement of bonsai within a Japanese garden is key to maintaining harmony and balance. Bonsai trees can be positioned along pathways, near water features, or on raised platforms to create a focal point. The tree's orientation and height should be adjusted to blend naturally with the surrounding elements. A bonsai placed near a koi pond or stone lantern enhances the visual connection between different garden features, creating a seamless flow of energy. Key. The careful positioning of bonsai trees invites contemplation and a sense of peace. Bonsai styling involves various techniques such as pruning, wiring, and defoliation to create the desired shape and aesthetic. Each style reflects a different aspect of nature. For example, the formal upright style, chokan, represents strength and order, while the slanting style, shokan, symbolizes resilience in the face of adversity. The cascade style, kengai, mimics a tree growing on a cliffside, evoking a sense of drama and natural beauty. These styles are more than aesthetic choices, they reflect the principles of balance, imperfection, and the passage of time. The Japanese aesthetic of wabi-sabi embraces the beauty of imperfection and impermanence. Bonsai trees, with their aged trunks, uneven growth patterns, and weathered appearance, embody this concept. The presence of moss on the bark or exposed roots highlights the passage of time, adding character and authenticity to the bonsai. By incorporating bonsai into a Japanese garden, the gardener creates a living representation of nature's imperfection and fleeting beauty, encouraging mindfulness and appreciation for the present moment. A well-designed Japanese garden integrates bonsai trees with other traditional elements such as stone lanterns, water basins, and bamboo fences. The bonsai's delicate structure contrasts beautifully with the rough texture of stones and the soft movement of water. Placing bonsai near a rock arrangement or water feature enhances the visual balance and adds depth to the garden's design. The interplay between bonsai and other elements creates a dynamic yet harmonious atmosphere. One of the most captivating aspects of bonsai is its reflection of the changing seasons. In spring, delicate cherry blossoms and fresh green leaves emerge, symbolizing renewal and growth. Summer brings lush foliage, while autumn showcases vibrant hues of red, orange, and yellow. In winter, bare branches and frost-covered bark highlight the tree's structure and resilience. The changing appearance of bonsai throughout the year adds dynamic beauty to a Japanese garden, mirroring the cyclical nature of life. Japanese gardens are designed to foster tranquility and introspection, and bonsai trees play a vital role in this process. The act of tending to bonsai, including pruning and shaping, is a meditative practice that encourages mindfulness. A carefully placed bonsai tree invites quiet contemplation, helping visitors reconnect with nature and their inner selves. The presence of bonsai within a Zen garden enhances the sense of stillness and balance, promoting mental clarity and peace. Water is a central element in Japanese gardens, symbolizing purity and the flow of life. Bonsai trees are often positioned near water features such as ponds, streams, or water basins to reflect this connection. The reflection of a bonsai tree on the water's surface creates a mirror-like effect, enhancing the visual depth and serenity of the garden. The sound of flowing water complements the stillness of the bonsai, creating a balanced sensory experience. lighting plays a crucial role in highlighting the beauty of bonsai trees within a Japanese garden. Soft, natural light emphasizes the texture of the bark, the color of the leaves, and the intricate branching patterns. During the evening, carefully placed lanterns can create dramatic shadows, accentuating the tree's shape and adding a sense of mystery. The interplay of light and shadow enhances the bonsai's presence and deepens the overall ambience of the garden. A bonsai tree is more than a decorative element, it's a microcosm of the natural world. The asymmetry of the branches, the weathered bark, and the natural flow of the foliage reflect the rugged beauty of mountains, forests, and coastal cliffs. Bonsai invites viewers to observe and appreciate the complexity of nature on a small scale, encouraging a deeper connection with the environment. Maintaining a bonsai tree requires regular watering, pruning, and root management. The gardener must understand the tree's growth patterns and seasonal needs to ensure its health and longevity. Proper care not only preserves the tree's beauty but also deepens the gardener's connection with the tree. This relationship reflects the Japanese principle of ichigo ichii, treasuring the moment, reminding the gardener to be present and attentive. Bonsai trees symbolize harmony, balance, and the interconnectedness of life. They represent strength in adversity, the beauty of imperfection, and the passage of time. The shaping of a bonsai reflects the gardener's inner thoughts and spiritual journey, making each tree a personal expression of life and art. Japanese gardens emphasize simplicity and the removal of excess. A single bonsai tree, carefully placed, becomes a powerful focal point that embodies the principles of minimalism. The delicate yet strong presence of bonsai reinforces the idea that beauty lies in simplicity and natural balance. Incorporating bonsai into a Japanese garden enhances its beauty, symbolism, and sense of harmony. The careful selection, placement, and care of bonsai trees reflect the gardener's deep connection with nature and appreciation for life's impermanence. Bonsai trees serve as living art, inspiring mindfulness and tranquility in every corner of the garden.